Welcome to the channel, folks. Mono Car Guy Rich here. Today I'm going to do the build of the 1967 Mustang GT Fastback by AMT. 125 scale kit. This is kit number AMT 1241-12, and this particular kit came out in September of 21. So as you already know by the thumbnail, that's the way I ended up building it, but as of I'm making this video right now, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. So stay tuned and be right with you. I'm going to empty all the parts out on the counter here, and we'll get started. Alright, so I've got the Mustang Fastback parts all laid out on the counter here. I see you've got some flashing to clean up. The bottom looks good. The chassis all looks pretty good. Not a whole lot of parts to this kit, but still pretty impressive. I really like the panels for the inner door panels and behind the back seat and all that stuff. Sail panels and all that. Almost forgot the name of those. And over there you see that's the chassis and the interior and engine and all the good parts for the 64 Belvedere station wagon that I did in a previous video, but as of making this video, that's the condition of it right now. The body is in primer, and I just put a new coat on it, and we're letting that dry, and then I'll get onto that when the time comes. But for now, just to fill some holes, I'm working on this one now, just to stay ahead of myself. Like I said before, I usually have two or three kits going at the same time. I got some major frustration with the kit I'm working on right now. There's just a sneak peek of it right there. That's the 70.5 Camaro. Now the video for that one will probably be out already before you see this video. But that kit there was just horrible. Horrible fitment issues on that kit. But go back and watch the video of the completed build on that, and you'll hear me voicing my opinion all about it. So alright, I'm going to start cutting out parts of the trees and putting components together and come up with a game plan for paint. I see a little bit of a warp in this sprue tree right here. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, I guess it's designed that way. There's a angle down here, and on this end it angles up. Looked like it was warped, but we'll see what happens. Alrighty, thank you again. I'll be right back. So I ran into a couple of issues trying to get the muffler to stay mounted down flat. So I dropped some extra cement on there. I'm using a pair of tweezers as kind of a wedge clamp to hold it in place before I put on the final pieces. Pretty excited. The build is almost complete, but kind of frustrating. I went to glue on the exhaust tip extensions there, and they just didn't look right in the position they were in, so I took them off and tried to fix this exhaust here. Hopefully that'll work out. So next clip you should see is the completed build. Be right back. Well, there it is, completed, folks. The 67 Mustang GT Fastback, another one of my absolute favorite cars. And this build was pleasurable. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I don't recall any major issues of the build itself. The only complication I ran into is I painted it in a purple, like a purple metal flake, and it was a tester's can from the late 1980s. I had 2 cans of it. I sprayed on the original on the body. It came out beautiful. And then when I went to do the trunk and the rear end section, the hood and the front end section, I used the second can, which was identical in lot number, but something obviously went wrong and it's a totally different hue. Again, it's purple metal flake on the main body, and the hood and those other parts I just mentioned have more of a brown tint to them. It really bummed me out. You know, I was building this one here for my wife. She picked it out and said, you know, I like this one, so I thought I'd build it for her. And again, like I said, it come out great as far as the build went, but the paint there was an issue. Let me go ahead and lift the hood up off of here. I just glued on the side mirrors, so I don't want to mess with it too much. And here's the interior engine bay. Real happy with that one. I would have liked to have added some spark plug wires in that, but I just didn't have the patience for it on this go around. I had an issue with the editing program, the software program that I use. It disappeared for a little while, so half the build was already on there, you know, in preparation for completion, and I kind of got distracted trying to find a new program in that. Fortunately, it came back, and so far we're okay. So there it is, another one in the books, as they say. I will display this one proudly, or I'll give it to my wife and let her put it up on her shelf in her office, which would most likely be the thing to do. So alrighty folks, I appreciate your time. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.